Hi, everybody. My name is Richard W. Schmidt, registered dietitian nutritionist and author of You Cannot Outrun That Brownie. This is video number 8, and the title of this video is Alcohol. Cheers! Celebrate! Let's have a drink! Or is there some intentional deceit that you, as a consumer, need to know about? First of all, about 60% of U.S. adults consume alcohol, whether that be once a day, twice a day, or once a week. It's about 60%. That's a pretty high number. So we know that alcohol has calories. We probably don't know how many calories are in the beverages that we're drinking, and we're going to talk about that. Let's first review calories per gram for carbohydrate and protein. 4. Remember that from previous videos? And fat, 9 calories per gram. Alcohol is 7 calories per gram. It's almost double that of protein and carbohydrate. Pretty high number. Yes, they are called empty calories for a reason. There's not much nutrition there. Why is it that when you pick up a bottle of wine or a bottle of liquor or most beer that you do not see the calories on the label for a serving size? Well, it's because the FDA does not insist upon it? No, that's not true. The Food and Drug Administration is responsible for food, and alcohol is not a food. So then who is responsible for information on beverages that contain alcohol? It's actually the TTB. It's a mouthful, but basically it has to do with alcohol, tobacco, tax, and trade. So they're responsible. You will see percent alcohol on bottles, and whether that be 10, 12, or 16. It's alcohol by volume, ABV, that's what that stands for. So that's some information, but it really doesn't tell you a whole lot. Some of the basics on calories for beverages, let's just look at regular beer, 150, light beer, 100. Talking about light beer, the light beer label does say 100, and that's because the law does require that if a manufacturer is stating that it's less calories, they need to state what that number is. So you'll find that on the light beverages. How about wine? Wine is about 100 calories to 120 calories per 4 ounces, whether that be for white wine, red wine, etc. The sweeter, the more calories, but that's a good ballpark number. How about liquor? Gin, vodka, scotch. About 100 calories for 1.5 ounces, which is 1 shot, and most of them are 40% alcohol by volume if you look at the label. There are some that are higher, but not too many. How about craft breweries? You walk into a craft brewery and you see a big board, and they're almost on every street corner anymore, right? I mean, these craft breweries are popping up, they're popular. And you see the board, and it has the alcohol by volume next to the specialty beer. And you'll see numbers of 4.8, 5.2, 6, 8. However, remember this, that the beverages in a craft brewery, they're usually a pint, right, which is 16 ounces. So a 5% alcohol by volume 16-ounce beer would be about 200 calories, but an 8% alcohol by volume beer would be about 260. And if you're having 2 of those 8% alcohol by volume beers, you better not drive. Hand over the keys to somebody else. So yeah, we want to listen, laugh, and learn, but we have to be very serious about drinking and driving, right? It's very dangerous, so we have to be careful. But we also need to be educated on why is it that this information is not available to consumers. I have my reasons, and I can't be 100% assured as to whether I'm right or wrong. But we do generate a lot of tax from alcohol in this country. But why not tell consumers the calories that are in the products that they're consuming? I believe that we deserve that. We deserve that information. So as we move forth on our journey to lose weight, we should be taking a look at, can we reduce the frequency or quantity of the amount of alcohol that we're drinking in a particular week. If we were to cut down 300 calories per week, which is not a real high number, especially if you're having a drink or 2 per day, that would actually equate to about 5 to 6 pounds in a given year. If you do the math, it's a high number. So yeah, can you have your cake and eat it too? Yeah, with alcohol, I like to say you can have your alcohol and swallow it too. So we need to be responsible about drinking and driving, but we need to learn how we can cut down those calories. Wine. When you go into a restaurant and sometimes you see that goblet come out, there's more than 4 ounces in there. It's sometimes probably 8. And some of the glasses are huge. So that number I just told you, you need to double it. If it's 8 ounces, we're not talking 100 to 120. We're talking 200 to maybe 240 calories for that glass of wine. So we need to really be aware of those numbers. So as we move forward on our journey, let's make changes that are going to affect you, because this is about you. It's about your weight. So please hit my subscribe button, and we shall see you really soon. And have a good day. Cheers.